Have you misled Parliament, Prime Minister?
Keir Starmer pledged to be a different kind of Prime Minister.
We need to clean up politics.
A leader who would restore public trust.
My government will serve you.
Through stability, accountability and integrity.
I never turn on my staff.
The Mandelson scandals helped undo all of that. The Prime Minister come into the House of Commons to explain how Lord Mandelson was made US ambassador despite failing developed security vetting. His argument clear, it was the Foreign Office's fault.
The Foreign Office officials who made that decision did not pass this information to me, to the Foreign Secretary, to her predecessor, the Deputy Prime Minister, to any other minister, or even to the former Cabinet Secretary, Sir Chris Wormold. I found this staggering.
And had he known, he wouldn't have sent Mandelson to Washington.
If I had known before he took up his post that UKSV recommendation was that developed vetting clearance should be denied, I would not have gone ahead with the appointment.
But the PM's position hard to defend. The former public prosecutor curiously incurious over Mandelson's past.
I know many members across the House will find these facts to be incredible. To that, I can only say they are right. It beggars belief that throughout the whole timeline of events, officials in the Foreign Office saw fit to withhold this information from the most senior ministers in our system in government.
The opposition going for the jugular, pointing out the PM did not apologise for misleading the House.
Earlier today, Mr. Speaker, Downing Street admitted that the Prime Minister inadvertently misled the House. The Prime Minister has chosen not to repeat that from the dispatch box. I will remind him that under the Ministerial Code, he has a duty to correct the record at the earliest opportunity. The earliest opportunity to correct the record was Prime Minister's questions on Wednesday, almost a week ago. This is a breach of the Ministerial Code.
And quoting Keir Starmer's own words about former PM Boris Johnson back at him.
On the 26th of January 2022, the Right Honourable Gentleman said to a previous Prime Minister at this dispatch box, if he misled the House, he must resign. Does he stand by those words, or is there one rule for him and another for everyone else?
His own bench is dissatisfied too.
This has damaged the party that I've been a member of for 50 years. I urge him to take steps to clear this toxic culture out of our party.
It's one thing to say, as he insists on saying, nobody told me. Nobody told me anything. Nobody told me. The question is, why didn't the Prime Minister ask?
This was a Prime Minister that promised to be different, but being forced to the Commons to explain away the Mandelson vetting scandal has thrown his government into crisis and raised real red flags over Keir Starmer's judgment. The scandal has hollowed out his number 10, set his government against Whitehall and left his MPs in quiet despair. There may not be a smoking gun today or appetite to move against him from MPs so close to critical elections, but it leaves an already embattled Prime Minister weaker still. Keir Starmer said his piece. On Tuesday, the microphones handed to Ollie Robbins, the former Foreign Office chief, sacked by Starmer over Mandelson and now summoned by MPs to give his version of events. With Robbins poised to come out fighting, the PM's not out of the woods yet. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.